concrete walls. There's a place for us where we could go, where we could be alone. Between city lights, we don't have to hide. I wanna go, do you wanna follow? There's something in the air, I can't explain it, but it's there. Ain't nobody gonna find us in our secret love affair. I don't wanna have to hide no more, it shouldn't be unfair. I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? I can't understand why we can't hold hands, but they don't know what we have is real love. Aren't you sick and tired of having to hide? I know a place, do you wanna follow? There's something in the air, I can't explain it, but it's there. Ain't nobody gonna find us in our secret love affair. I don't wanna have to hide no more, it shouldn't be unfair. I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow? Do you wanna follow? Baby, do you wanna follow? Come with me, do you wanna follow? Baby, can't you see that? I wanna go, and I wanna know, do you wanna follow?
Boom. Hello. Hello. Oh, I didn't see you there. Well, thanks for joining me. What? Did you think I was going to be inside? Welcome to the live stream, everybody. We're doing something a little bit different today. Surprise! The first thing I'm going to do, since we're doing something different, is I'm just going to chill with you guys. I'm going to watch the chat. I'm going to watch the Discord, and we're just going to see if there's any freaking issues with the audio. How's the audio? I don't have monitoring. Audio sound good? And with my poor laptop, which is being asked to do a lot of things. But as you might have guessed, as the chat is guessing, better move your can. Oh, my can, so I don't bump it. As the chat is guessing, it's freaking beautiful out today. It's freaking beautiful. And I'm going to Rotor Riot Rampage this week. In fact, I'm leaving Wednesday. I want to be there first thing in the morning on Thursday. Don't you be there first thing in the morning on Thursday. I asked, when are people getting there? And they said there's something going on. There's an early thing Thursday for people who bought the VIP tickets or whatever. And so I said, okay, well, I want to get there a little early and just feel it out. So I'm going to be leaving Wednesday and hopefully be there first thing in the morning on Thursday. And I thought, well, I better start getting my quads together. So I thought, what better, and also this. So you guys recognize this? Ah! It's windy. You guys recognize this? This is the Dji Smart Controller, which you can use to HDMI out your DJI goggles, and I bought it. And the main reason I bought it, audio is out of sync with the video. Oh, I know why that is. I know why that is, but I'm not going to be able to... No, the audio should totally be in sync. It's coming from the camera. Yeah. We're going to just roll with it, okay? I bought that thing in large part because DJI's affiliate program, I didn't know this, only pays in store credit. They don't pay cash. So all that sweet, sweet affiliate dollars I got from the DJI FPV drone video, couldn't spend it on anything except DJI products. So I was like, okay, well, I may as well get one of these. Except it's only tax deductible if I use it for work. So, dear my accountant. Now I can write it off. So yeah, we're gonna do some flying today. We're gonna do some flying today. You're gonna have to live with the audio being. I'm not sure why it's out of sync. It's coming from the same camera. It's coming from this nice little puffy microphone here, but we're just gonna live with it. There's gonna be some technical issues. If the stream doesn't like just completely take a shit, because I'm streaming off my laptop instead of my desktop. If it doesn't just completely take a shit, then we're gonna call it a win. And if it does take a shit, then I'm gonna just close the stream down and, you know, go do something else. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Happy Mother's Day. By the way, I woke up singing that Lonely Island song. If you know it, you know it. Let's see, we got any super chats yet? Yes, Arctic Ice Quad, thanks for 55 Norwegian kroner. Can the 12S voltage be shown in the DJI goggles? Yes. What you have to do if you have a higher than 6S is, as the DJI goggles show whatever voltage the flight controller is showing. So typically if you're running an X class or Beast class or anything higher than 6S, you'll use ESC telemetry to get the voltage into the flight controller, because the flight controller can't take the voltage directly. Tyrannus shows 48 volts. In the goggles it says 25.5. I mean, you have to look at what the flight controller is showing. You're not the first person I've seen with this problem. I don't know the answer. You're using the APD ESCs. The APD ESCs, something about the way they report battery voltage, I don't know what the deal is, but there was another guy who had the same problem, that the flight controller was showing 25 volts from the ESCs, even though it was like 45 volts, and I don't know the answer. So, Gen X, what am I wrong about? What am I wrong about, Gen X FPV? I mean, I am wrong about a lot of things. So, what are we going to fly today? Well, I think the first quad I'm going to fly today is going to be this fella. This is the Mr. Steel. This is the Mr. Steel Apex that I put a Caddx Vista and a FetTech in. I got to tell you, I cannot get these FetTech KISS rates to feel like I want them to. I've tried the rate calculators. I cannot get them to feel like I want them to. If there's a way to really legit convert your Betaflight rates to KISS, let me know. But I've used the rate converters and they just don't feel right. And I don't love it. Gen X FPV says DJI will only report 25 volts in the goggles. You have to use cell voltage. What does that mean, Gen X? Gen X, the reason I said it was APD, hold on, is because I was looking in the Betaflight. In the Betaflight power and battery tab, the ESCs were reporting 25 volts, but Betaflight was showing 45 volts. So I'm not blaming DJI. I was looking in Betaflight, and the ESCs were showing 25 volts. The bottom line, Gen X, is I don't know the answer, but Gen X says you have to use cell voltage instead of pack voltage. You could certainly give that a try. Do ESCs actually send thousands of commands per second? Yeah. What you're thinking about the PWM rate, Bamboozle? The PWM rate, 24 kilohertz, etc. Yeah, that's how fast they're sending. Dirty Santis, thanks for a $5 super chat. Is there any reason OSD and Betaflight showing 0 volts other than that I shorted it? Well, I mean, if you shorted it and then you're getting something like that, yeah, that sounds like it's the problem. Gen X FPV, if you have, well, you can't post the link. Gen X says the answer is on the X-Class Facebook page. I agree it's an issue. Gen X, will you email me? JoshuaBardwell@gmail.com. Will you email me that solution so I can look at it? Not on the live stream, but... Stream is looking good. Oh, we got a little glitch as soon as I changed the window. I changed the window to look over at OBS, and... yeah. Oh... So, let's do some fly-in. I will be answering questions, but obviously when I'm in the goggles, I won't be able to see the live stream. So, Big FPV says, better hurry, there's rain in Crossville. Oh, shit. Are you for real? Is rain coming today? Oh. You think I would check the weather forecast before I tried to do a live stream. 2, 3, 4. It doesn't show showers here till 5 p.m. So I think we're going to be good, but hopefully we'll be good. Has my son started flying yet? No, he flies a little, but he's not that into it. Okay. What do I need to do? Goggles. Controller. This is going to be super glitchy and not work right because it's the first time I've tried to do this. So, you know, ride along with me on our great adventure. Smart Controller. Quadcopter. Quadcopter. Rob, another rumor, thanks for a $5 super chat. I crashed the Baby Hawk 2 HD yesterday. Well, it's so windy. Crashed the Baby Hawk 2 HD yesterday going around a tree, and it found, hello, scroll please, it found its way into a muddy creek, cleaned with electrical cleaner. Think it will live. There's a fair chance. Oh man, it's windy. It's going to be a very interesting day to fly FPV. I have a JHE MCU F4 whoop board. It won't take a flash for the ESC. Should I just bin it? Robin Duckett, thanks for a £5 super chat. What do you mean it won't take the flash? Are you sure you're flashing the right, like, firmware? Like BLHeli S versus BLHeli 32? Lipos on an airplane. What's the best way? Just have all your lipos in a separate case so that the TSA can pull it out easily. It's no big deal. They don't care. I mean, they care, like, if... It has to be under 100 watt hours, but that's not a problem for FPV, typically. Goggles. Got video. Got this guy. Hello, are you on? Get this guy, FPV Live. Boom. Plug in here. You do need to take lipos in the cabin. That's true everywhere. A carry-on, yeah, separate bag so TSA can check them when you go through TSA carrying them on. Mini-Me FPV, that's the Pyrodrome backpack. Review of that is, I recorded it yesterday. It's coming soon. Okay, FPV feed. Is this going to work? Oh, it might work. Okay, so what do you want to see me do? I'm going to fly this sucker. I'm going to wait a second. I got to unplug it. It's going to overheat. It's going to overheat. Yeah, well. Let me put this over here. I mean, if I'm going to live stream some FPV, what should we see? Yeah, it's 4.3, Mr. Eddie Nunes. That is right. I fly in 4.3, baby. Juicy Spangs Bang. Power loop your whole house. Okay. That's a great idea. a great idea. Power loop your whole house. Okay. You know, the thing is, the other reason I'm out here on the porch is my wife and kids are gone today. They're out on vacation they're on a trip. And so they're not inside to get hit. Okay. We good? Looks like we're good. Power loop your whole house. This is going to be a disaster. Let's do it. Okay. Let me just real quick. I'm just going to real quick fly and make sure the video doesn't like crap out. So hang on. I'm going to do just a little lap around and make sure you guys can all see okay. We got the driveway redone. How do you like that? Okay, now I'm going to look at the chat and just double check. Shit. Oh, this thing fell out. That's bad. Did it look good? Not good. Stream froze. It froze. Oh, it froze because my USB fell out. Hold on. What the hell? Hang on, hang on. Wait, freaking... I think my USB cable's messed up. Hold on. This is see. I think my USB cable. I may have to go get a new USB cable. Give me 1 second. I think I need a. Hang on. I think I need a new USB cable. Okay, hang on. Okay, hang on. I need a new USB cable. This USB cable is fucked up. Or my goggle USB is fucked up. Oops. That would suck. Let me try a new USB cable. Hold on. 1 second. Sit tight. Oh, I got one right here. Hang on. What do I need? I need... This'll work. Good thing I got this giant backpack. Makes it so easy to have all this stuff. Hang on. Low power mode, unable to, but it's still output. It should still be outputting. Why are we not outputting? Hang on, let me power cycle the goggles. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that fixed it. Let's see if that fixed it. All right, hang on. Now I'm going to do another lap. Just see what happens. Make sure you guys are getting video. And then we're going to try to power loop my house. Alright, did that? How was that? No. What the fuck? Alright, screw you, DJI. What's your problem? Yeah, definitely did not unplug this time. Alrighty, well, isn't that delightful? the hell? Isn't that delightful? Disable low power mode. Let's try that. All right. Let's see how that should affect the ability of the... Hang on. Yeah. The screen image isn't updating. What the frick? All right. Well, unfortunately, there was no way for me to really test this because I can't. I guess I could just ask my friend, ask my wife to look at me. I can't see the screen. Okay, so yeah, so like I also, you can see it's not updating. It's updating on my goggles. Yeah, clearly. It's not updating. All right. Well, that's shitty. What's your problem? What's your problem? Okay. Hey, Nurk, how is this supposed to work? Okay, now it's working. I see spinning props. Okay, I see spinning props. Can we fly? Is it still working? It appears to be working. Yay! I don't know what the deal is. Well, while it's working, let's give it a go. It is working. Let's try to power loop my house. Please don't stop working. All right, power loop my house. So I'm just going to take a pass through. Front to back or back to front? Which is the easier way to enter? Which is the easier... Oh, wow. Okay, that's bad. Looks like it's been windy today. I think it's going to be easier to enter this way and come out this way. Yeah, I think so. Oh my god, that is not a lot of entry room. We're going to come in here. I'm going to go through here. It's a big loop. Big loop. And in and through. That's a tight loop. Oh my god. Get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Hell yeah. Alright, I'm going to check if you saw that. Then the chat goes wild, maybe. Oh. Oh, I hope you saw that. Let's... Woo! The chat goes wild. Yes, yes, yes. That was... All right, what else you got? What else you got? What else you got? Boom. Just like that. What else you got? That was a tight loop, too. That was a tight loop. That was I thought it was going to take me at least 2-3 more tries. You want to see something? Dive in the pool. No. How about a trampoline bounce? How about a trampoline bounce? Let's do a trampoline bounce. Everybody bounces off my house in the trampoline in liftoff. Let's see here. We got it. We got it. Here we go. Maddie the house. No. That is my wife will kill me scenario. So, you guys want to see something cool? So this is what it's like when they dig a well. This truck up here is digging a freaking well for my neighbor who's moving in. It's a freaking well digging truck. What do you think of that? That's kind of cool. Anyway, all right. How about a trampoline bounce? Can we do it? Can we do a trampoline bounce? There's shit on the trampoline. It'll be okay. Here we go. Yeah! How about we, oh, that Kiss tune is so good. How about we don't hit my dog? How about a, trippy spin around that tree, Ghost Branch? No. Where's my battery voltage? What am I at? All right, hang on. I'm coming back. 22.5. We're okay. All right. What else we got? Oh, thank you, Lawrence Martin, for a $5 super chat. Thank you, Big Jim, for a $5 super chat. Jake Sloan says disable low power mode. I've never had it freeze when low power mode. All right. Yeah. Well, there's two reasons that I'm not going to do a trippy spin around that tree. Is number one is my dog is out and I don't want to hit my dog. And number two is I'm 100% sure that I wouldn't pull it off. I need to practice a little more. That's a tight freaking trippy spin. Power loop your dog. No. Double power loop. I mean, if you can hit one power loop, you can hit two. Skid the barn roof. Easy. Let's do it. Skid the barn roof. Let's go. Oh, how about a slide off? How about this? Oh, I need to... I need to turn off air mode and slide, like Mr. Steele. Hang on. All right, this is a Kiss quad, so I can do... there we go. I can really slide it. Okay, that wasn't very pretty, but I did slide it. I'm really tapping. I'm not really skidding. I'm trying to just tap it lightly. Just bouncing off it, though. It's not really a skid. Yeah, something. All right. What else we got? Power loop my porch. No, I'm not going to power loop my porch while I'm sitting here. That's a no-go. Oh, sorry. Hang on. There we go. Oh. Inverted yaw spin. Full speed around the property. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it, Mamba. iFlight has a backpack. Thank you, Miguel T, for a $20 super chat. Just uploaded Betaflight 410 on the Beta FPV HX115 to try to use your settings. When I input the CLI, it keeps crashing. Are you sure? Oh, That's a weird one, Miguel. It keeps crashing? Miguel, can you email me, joshuabardwell@gmail.com? Perch right on the top of the barn. I mean, I'd have to have the PID loop running. You can't really perch there, can you? Power loop my car? Chris Cameo, thank you for a $5 super chat. Thoughts on Wesley Vardy's updated Express LRS test? Which test? I'm not sure which test you're talking about. I know he updated Ghost. Leave the area of liftoff that liftoff allows. Yeah, everybody flying my place on liftoff is used to the boundaries. They want to see what else is out there. It looks like taking it out of low power mode has worked. Oh, hello, Carpenter B. It's 22 volts. Ready? So one thing that's changed is, so some neighbors bought the property up on the hill. And they are putting a new driveway in. Sadly, this tree has been taken out. So the neighbors have a new driveway that they put in. And they are doing some other stuff here. The video is going to break up a little because I'm facing the wrong way. You can see they're putting something in there. Can't do that in liftoff. Ooh, it's windy. Ooh, it's windy. I'm trying to think which way I'm facing. I'm really facing this way. We should fly this way if we want to leave the property. Because I got the Axie HDs on. Can't do this in liftoff, that's for sure. You guys have seen this before, though. One of my neighbors just put a greenhouse in. Oh, they cleared a shitload of stuff. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. Get back. Get back, friend. Video is bad. Go through that tree gap up instead of down. You mean this tree gap. Jeez. Which tree? Where is the tree gap? Is it? I can't even see where it is. That's not it. Where is the tree gap? How to get your quad out of a tree on a live stream. I don't know where this tree gap is. I remember it. Oh, blurry, blurry. Give me defs. Give me pixels. I need all the pixels, please. Those were not the pixels I required. All right, battery's low. Got to bring it in. You guys are probably seeing worse image than me because, you know, YouTube streaming. I am streaming in 720 instead of 1080 to try and make the most of the pixels. Let me get back. Let me unplug this. I'll come back and check out the chat. Okay. Oh. Is it in 25? No, I'm in 50. That's 50, 1200. That's how I always fly. Gap the tree V under the fence. Yeah, how's that battery still going? I wasn't flying very much, but the battery is done. Dive the well, Derek. That's a thought. Power loop the excavator. Can do. Chris Camaos. So Wesley Vardy retested Ghost. Let me turn this off to save my battery. Wesley Vardy retested Immersion RC Ghost. He, just as a recap, Wesley Vardy is the guy who works with the Express LRS project and is doing a whole bunch of long-range testing. He tested Ghost, and he only got like 5 kilometers on 100 milliwatts, which makes no freaking sense. So I sent him another Ghost module because I was like, let's just retest it. He did the test again. He put the antennas in a slightly different configuration, and this time he got like 25, 22 kilometers. I always thought that initial result was really low. and that something was up with either his hardware or his test, and I'm glad. I think that the new test is more representative of what you can expect to get. It doesn't explain why then, if he went out to 20 something kilometers on 100 milliwatts, then why didn't he get significantly farther than that? Well, I guess he got to 30 something. No, that makes sense. That's in the ballpark of right. Yeah. Go as high as you can and dive right into the pool. No, I'm not destroying my quad. Double bounce the trampoline and do a Rubik's in between the jumps. Wow. Vanny roll through the hallway. Vanny roll through the hallway, through my house. I don't want to smash the inside of my house. I feel like doing reverse stuff coming out of the house is... Yeah. What antenna position should you use when you have the Axie HD patch on the DJI Goggles V2? On the DJI Goggles V2, you want the patch on the upper left and the lower right. That's what I believe is the desirable thing. Rubik's Cube, any gap between the trees. Thank you, Big Jim, for $5. I guess I got to do it. If you left a super chat, Big Jim. Rubik's Cube. I don't Rubik's Cube very much. My Rubik's Cube is going to look like shit. I'm going to see what I can do for you, though, Jim. Rubik's Cube, any gap between the trees. Big Jim, thanks for another £5 super chat. It is getting windy. It's getting windy. Wow, I chunked up some of these props on the barn roof. Corrugated metal roofs are bad for props, let me tell you. All right, goggles on. Thank you, Bubby. Bubby, I don't know if I can spang. I would do some spang. If I could spang, I would be spanging, bro. I'm not sure I can spang. Orbit something for an entire pack. Yeah, antenna orientation. Wesley's argument is that antenna orientation is really important. What do we got? There we go. I'd prefer to see more like real back-to-back tests. Give us a rip worthy of a mic drop. I need music for that, but I can't have music on the live stream. You guys don't know how many takes it takes me to get a really good rip. I do not just pull out a rip. I'm not that guy. Let's do... We got movement there. Let's see. FPV feed. Yep, we're live on the feed. I'm going to try to do some gap. People were requesting some... somebody requested the V gap. Mamba, get out of here. Yeah, good dog. You don't want none of this. So we got a V gap here. Yeah, 50 megabits per second is right. It's super windy. Look how windy it is. Ah. Close enough. Oh! What happened? I think I hit it. I think I'm down. I'm down. Uh-oh. It's bad. Hold on, I gotta check the quad. What did I hit? I need new props. She's done. Oh, she's not coming down. Oh, that's my battery. Okay, that's never good. That's never good. That's never good. That's never good. What happened? Oh. Oh, okay. That was really lucky. I broke a battery strap and then flew back with my battery dangling. Really lucky I didn't destroy the battery. I'm really lucky on that one. Let me get a new battery strap. Hi. It's super windy, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. It's so windy. It's so windy. What is happening? What is happening? Do you want to be on the internet? Paul Nerkula's dogs are super famous. Oh, don't hit my camera. Paul Nerkula's dogs are... Come here, right up here. Oh! Mm. Alright, where'd the quad go? Oh, here's the quad. Alright. How did I break that battery strap? I don't even know. Alright. Battery. That's a wind chime that you're hearing there. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Gerald Brinkley. Rubik's Cube. All right. Are we live? Are we alive? We appear to be alive. Here we go. FPV feed. All right. Are we happy? Okay. Rubik's Cube is, I don't even do Rubik's Cubes. I feel like such a noob here. It's, is it a full? No, it's half. That's not a Rubik's Cube. It's got to be half full, half. There we go. That's sort of a Rubik's Cube. That was it. Half full, half fish. It's a lame Rubik's Cube. I don't do Rubik's Cubes. I'm religiously opposed to Rubik's Cubes. Ha! All right, Rubik's Cube. Here we go. Tree gap. Where's a good gap? Where's a good gap? What's a good gap? I mean, I guess just like come around here. Okay. Was that a Rubik's Cube? I'm not really sure. I just did some shit on the sticks. Just bang the sticks, right? That's a Rubik's Cube. No. That's easy. The little half-half I can do easy. I got a bad prop. I got a problem. Something's going wrong with this quad. I think I got to change my props. It's kind of wobbling in a way I don't like. Oh gosh, don't go there. Yeah, it's kind of shuddering a little. Mr. Steele's Tune does not like bent up props. That's for sure. Ah, shoot. Power loop the excavator. Okay, here we go. Oh. pretty sure I hit the excavator. Yeah, 180, 360, 180. That's it. Okay. So I got to go get that. So I'll let you watch the FPV feed while I walk to find it. Sit tight. Okay. All right. Let me oh, wow. Tighten that up. Let's pay some attention to the chat for a minute and change props. All right. No turtle mode. Yeah, I have turtle mode, obviously. But I could see that I was tangled in the fence wire. So I didn't want to push it. Gotta teach that dog to fetch quads. Yeah, you got that right. Are Fox Air Lollipop V4s any good? They're worth the price. They don't have the same consistent quality as more expensive antennas. But if you don't get a bad one, then they're fine. What else we got in the chat? Angry Pepper, thanks for a $5 super chat. Says, thanks for making it finally click. I don't know what I made click, but do a full tuck pigeon, says Mike Bergman. I don't know what that is, Mike. What would you recommend? Luminaire Axie. So there's the Axie V2, and then there's the Axie Xylo edition. The Xylo Axie is $10, and it's basically just the old design of the Axie, and it's blue. I think the Xylo Axie is a great deal for $10 and is good quality. Lazy Norse, thanks for 100 Norwegian kroner. I just fired up my new Tango 2 in liftoff. I fly so much better with this than in my old QX7. Now I'm just waiting to go get my DJI goggles. I visited the post office tomorrow. I'm glad you like that radio. That's a really good radio. I have not seen iFlight's backpack, Elias. I'm disappointed to learn that iFlight made a backpack only because having reviewed the Torval, the Gold line, and the Pyro, I thought I was done reviewing backpacks for a minute. But if iFlight makes a backpack, I'm going to have to review it because it's probably worth looking at. Let's see here. Did I fulfill the Big Jim's €5? Chat, what did you think? Did I Rubik's Cube a gap between the trees? Holy crap, Eddie Nunez. That's a good looking backpack. I mean, damn. I'm not on my desktop, so I can't easily share the screen. That iFlight backpack is nice looking, I'll tell you what. Wow. Hold on, there goes the door. It's nice looking. We'll have to check it out. I'm really, Julian, good question. I'm really excited about the Pyro Bag. The Pyro Bag is, I'll give you a little teaser of the review. It's almost more luggage than a backpack. But if you want just the biggest possible freaking bag, the Pyro Bag is that. It reminds me a lot of the Think Tank Helipack, which I don't think is... I can't find it in stock anywhere. So I'm guessing it's not made anymore. But the Pyro Bag is... It goes on your back, but it's more like putting a small suitcase on your back than a backpack. And you can just hold so many things. I am going to have to... I guess I should probably... I probably should stick to the watermelon props. Oh, I bumped the camera. We can't hear you. Are you sure about that? Are you sure you can't hear me? Because it seems to me like the audio's going through. I think it's just you, man. Big Jim, thank you. Rubik's Cube is not my strong point. I mean, I feel like I should work on moves like that just so that when people say, hey, it's like if you're a skateboarder and somebody says do a kickflip, you can't say, I don't really like kickflips. So I kind of feel like there's moves like Rubik's Cube, which I never, like, want to do them, but, like, just to fill out your Trictionary, and you can't be taken seriously if you can't do them. So, like, but, like, I just don't, like, whip out Rubik's Cubes. Anyway. Estimate on the price for the iFlight bag, I don't know. The Pyro Bag, it's up on Pyrodrone. What's the proper way to perform an inverted S? Blizz Garage, thank you for $13.99 Canadian. What's an inverted S? Do you mean a split S? A split S is just going to be roll 180 and then pitch back to come around. Which TBS tracer fits in the Tyrannus X9 Lite, the Nano? The X9 Lite has a light module bay. It takes the Nano. Pyro Bag is $180. Yeah. What props for a 5-inch FPV Cycle Glide? I mean, Bob would probably say a prop like the Ethics S3 or S4 or the Gemfan 51433. Bob tends to like low pitch props for linear controllability over thrust and punch. Mike Driscoll, thank you for 20 Canadian dollars. Inverted split S would be an Immelman? Maybe so. A split S, you roll 180 so you're inverted, and then you pitch back to come around and through the past the obstacle. An Immelman is the opposite, where you pitch back and climb, and then roll 180 and come out. These are, you know, dogfighting maneuvers. A reverse split S. Isn't that just an Immelman? Julian Burgett wants to know how I have such good video quality all around my property. Julian, I'm running DJI at 1200 milliwatts, 50 megabit per second mode. That's all I can say. My antennas are Lumineer Axie HD, but that certainly is helping when I'm this way, because that's the direction the patches are facing. But DJI at 1200 milliwatts is very, very good video quality. I would love to fly some analog for you guys, but analog is much more difficult to stream. Basically, the only good way to stream analog is to do like Mr. Steele does and have a screen with your phone pointed at it, because capture cards really don't like the crappy analog signal, and they blue screen a lot. All we can see are your feet. Angry Pepper. I think you are not caught up on the stream, Angry Pepper. And I think you're leaving comments, Angry Pepper, from an earlier point in the stream. And you're watching, because at the beginning of the stream, it was locked up looking at my feet. Elo says, you shouldn't say 1200 milliwatts. Isn't it illegal to go over 1 watt? That's an interesting question. Because that's a Part 97 rule. The 1 watt telecommand limit is Part 97. But this is a Part 15 device. I've actually wondered about that. When I first talked about the 1200 milliwatt mod, I didn't want to say, oh, I'm transmitting at 1200 milliwatts, because Part 97 ham rules limit you to 1 watt for telecommand, and the FCC considers FPV video to be telecommand. You could argue that's not right, but you'd have to argue that against the FCC in court, and I'm not interested in doing that. But since these are Part 15 goggles, but then again, if you're operating at an output power that was not certified, then you can't be operating under Part 15, can you? If they certified them to 700 milliwatts and you turn them up to 1200, that's not Part 15 anymore. So the only way to be operating these is under Part 97, which would mean that going over 1 watt would be not allowed, which would mean that I didn't do that. Anyway. Anyway. Yes, if you modify or hack it, you are no longer Part 15. That is correct, 661 FPV. I think what I'm going to do is I got to run downstairs and grab some more of these watermelon props, because I don't think I want to put 51477 on this, because I don't feel like that would be the best thing to do with Mr. This is actually not Mr. Seal's tune, by the way. This is Crunk's tune. It's not the Golden Crunk preset. It's one of Crunk's other presets. Oh, damn, that's the new one. What the F? This frame is tearing my battery straps up. What the F? I had to get a file and round that off. That's twice. That's 2 battery straps in like 2 seconds in 2 flights. What the F? Right, great. Would changing the antennas void the Part 15 certification? Yes. Yes, Part 15 certifies basically everything about the system has to be locked down. And if you change any part of the system, the Part 15 certification is no longer valid. Yeah. That's a good point. Do I not use Kevlar lipo straps? I don't. I prefer the rubberized straps, and I don't know of any Kevlar rubberized straps. Yeah. File it down. Yeah. Why is a Newhoos? Did anyone go long range with the iFlight Crystal? I couldn't get further than 7.5 kilometers on 1200 milliwatts. Why is it? That's an amazing range. People going out to 8, 9, 10, 12 kilometers, a lot of them are using really high gain helical antennas. To go 7 kilometers on the iFlight Crystal, excuse me, is really impressive. Tyrannosaurus Rex argues that an inverted split S would be pitch first, then roll. But a split S is not just the axial movements. A split S is the movement of the aircraft in a curved shape. It's not just the movement. These aerobatical maneuvers are defined by the way the aircraft moves, not the way that the quad rotates on its axis. If we're talking about a Rubik's Cube is defined by half roll, full flip, half roll, or whatever the combination is. It doesn't matter how the quad is moving through the air when you do a Rubik's Cube. If the quad rotates in that way, you did a Rubik's Cube. But a split S is defined by the path that the quadcopter or the aircraft takes through the air. So how the aircraft rotates in order to accomplish that doesn't matter. If you are flying forward and you do a half roll, half pitch, half roll, you haven't done a split S because the quad will not move in that split S shape. Anyway. Okay. I'm going to go get some more props for this. Sit tight, and I'll be back in a second. I only have the JB props with me right now. I should say, if you have a trick you want me to definitely do, leave it in a super chat. Hi. 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 Do you want to be on the internet? Do you want to be a superstar? Do you just want to get fed? Give me food. Hello. Where's the doggo? He's not on camera. Oh well. No doggo on camera. Hi. Hi. Yeah, don't put my camera. Get out of here. Okay. These are props in, I believe. Half outside loop, then roll. Oh, I guess I see your argument. The argument, that's kind of like a Maddie. The argument is that she'll do a half outside loop. Now you're facing, you would do a half outside loop and then roll. Yeah, I don't think it works. Does it work? If you do a half outside loop, now, how are you going to roll out of it? How are you going to, I don't think you can do that. I don't think that would work, but maybe I'm wrong. What's the difference between a Maddie and a reverse power loop? That's a great question. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, a Maddie is where you drop down and come back through. Or, sorry. A Maddie is where you approach over the top of the obstacle, you pitch forward, and then you complete the maneuver back through. Okay? A reverse power loop is where you enter at the bottom going backwards, and the whole 360 circle is backwards. Okay? So Maddie is a 180 over the top and out the bottom. A reverse power loop is a 360 going backwards the whole time. You follow? That's my take on it. A true reverse power loop requires 3D props. It doesn't seem like that to me. Jack Russell FPV, thanks for £5. Is 8 inches okay for long range? Yeah. Between 7 and 10 inches, I mean, obviously you go bigger. I feel like 7 to 10 inches is great for long range multi-rotors. It just depends on what you define as long range. I mean, I'm not an expert in long range flying, but I think one of the characteristics of long range is that you want endurance and you want efficiency. And the 7 inches, the smallest prop where you start, I think, to see some real advantages in endurance. Some people would say that 7 inches is still small for long range. The larger the prop you can use, the more efficiency you'll get. But the advantage of 7 inch, I think, is that you start to see a little bit of efficiency advantage compared to like 5 or 6 inch. But you can still acro and freestyle a little. 7 inch is still, whereas 10 inch is not going to be as nimble. Mad Max FPV says 7 inches the sweet spot for 3 miles. Yeah, the further you want to go, the more motivated you're going to be to use larger props. Ghost Branch, I'm not going to watch a video on stream because I can't easily share the video because I don't have multiple monitors right here. So, oh, you're saying the reverse power, the reverse split S? No, you're just doing an Immelman. You're just doing an Immelman then. That's an Immelman. If you pitch upward and then roll out, that's not a reverse split S. That's an Immelman. That's an Immelman. That has a name. You're making up a name for a move that already exists, and it's the wrong name. Thank you, Spewforth, for a $5 super chat. Am I not racing this weekend because it's Mother's Day? No. There's a race in Memphis, a Freedom Class race in Memphis. I only found out about it at the last minute and was just not prepared to go. So, let's ruin another battery strap, shall we? Because I didn't file this frame. Shut up. Is there a site or group where I can find local FPV events? Asks Mike Stewart. Yes, multigp.com. Go to multigp.com. Go to their site map and look on the map for something near to your area. Another rumor, thank you for a $5 super chat. How long after my dip into the muddy creek should I wait to plug a battery in and see if the quad still works? It needs to be thoroughly dry. Ideally, you would rinse it in like alcohol. Go in. Go in. There we go. A Maddie flip was already an outside loop. Renaming old airplane moves is apparently canon. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Nobody had seen it before Maddie did it, though, in FPV. Double A wants to see a double inverted yaw spin at the apex of a power loop. Double inverted yaw. That's a big ask for $5, I have to say. That's a big ask for $5. Let's see what we can do. Props on correctly. By the way, I do have the watermelon, the pink props in the front, right? Vanny roll I can do. Not as good as Vanover, obviously. Inverted yaw spin really requires you to have the up tilt angle of the quad rock solid. So you can know where the horizon needs to be to make it look good. I don't feel like I have that on this quad, but I'm going to give it my best. Also, oh wow, the camera's about to fall out. I'm not confused about the difference between a split S and a Maddie. Thank you, Gone Mage, for a 10 euro super chat. Your input into FPV has helped a lot to keep my drones flying. Thank you for that. Okay, here we go. All right, we got a $5 super chat from Double A. So I got it. That's the next move I got to try. Obviously, super chats take priority. Double inverted yaw spin at the apex of a power loop. Let's see what we can make of that. 1 second, I got to get all my stuff powered up again. All right. Control warning. There we go. Okay. Thank you, Eric Toff, for $20 super chat. I'll get to you next. Okay. We got to go to the FPV feed. That beautiful 4-3. You love it. Make sure we're alive. We are alive. Here we go. Inverted yaw spin at the top of a power loop. This is the next. This is like my 3 packs a day. How to get better at FPV. Make other people tell you what to do. Okay, I guess my props are on correctly. Little bit gutsy to take off 3 feet from your face with your props after just changing your props. So yaw spin. Okay, so we're gonna. That wasn't. See, where's the horizon supposed to be? That's. Oh, get out of there. That wasn't bad. The horizon is to be a little high. Okay. So now at the apex of a power loop. So how are we going to power loop into that? We're going to power loop these trees, maybe? Let's see. I got to go back through it, though, and not turn over. I always want to roll out of those. When I try and do an inverted yaw spin like that, I always want to roll... Oh, golly. Good thing I rolled out of that. I always want to roll out of it after the yaw spin. Let me go a little higher this time. I always want to come out like that. I don't know why. Let's try again. And not put it in the trees. Whoop! Okay. I feel like I'm getting off axis when I gotta finish it coming back out the same way. Oh, okay. Oh, this is bad. I've lost the battery again, haven't I? This is bad. Oh, let's have a look at the damage. What's, What broke? The zip tie holding the receiver down broke. That's not the end of the world. What broke? Why was it Oh. Well, we got a hot motor. We got a prop that's a little messed up. Why was it flying like that? Something ain't right. That's for damn sure. Yeah, the lens needs cleaning for sure. Yeah, I don't want to do it with a flat camera angle, Don Lads. That would make it easier, but that's kind of cheating. What's going on with this? Oh, flight controller's loose. That's probably it. The flight controller's loose. Let me tighten those nuts. These nuts. Let me tighten the nuts holding the flight controller down. That might be the problem. Synthetic, I have these days all the time, man. This is just, I don't know, somewhere out there there's guys who don't crash and who nail it first take every time. I am not that guy. I'm a normal human with a YouTube channel. It's just life, dude. What props and budget motors worth having for 8-inch? Doesn't Emax Eco have a really big, like a 2807 or something, 8-inch motor? Emax Eco, really good budget if that would work for 8-inch. I'm not sure if the KV is right, but I bet it's in the ballpark. This is the converted FetTech DJI build. That is correct. level out. So here's my trick for leveling out the props. Just take one and turn the other one and see if they're level with each other. And then you'll know if you've got a bent prop. Those look good. Oh yeah, this one's messed up. I hope that bent prop was the only reason it was flying bad. Maybe the flight control would be in a tiny bit loose. The motors are super hot. I got a little bit of a... Cyclimbo says that $5 inverted yaw mid-power loop is going to cost more than one $5 super chat. You are correct. You are correct. Definitely. Okay. Which props are these? Ethics, watermelon. Now my receiver's coming out, unfortunately. Let's switch quads. Let's just switch quads. That's what us pros do when we break things. Just switch quads. That is your $5 worth of attempts at your move. That's what you get for $5. Do I like the Apex now that I've FET-teched it? Says Going. It's probably my next build. I definitely think that whatever it is, whether it's the weight, it's Mr. Steele's, this does not feel as good as it did when I first got it in Mr. Steele's configuration. When I first got it and it was configured exactly like Mr. Steele does, I flew it and I was like, there's something special here. This is a really good build. Is it worth what they're charging for it? Many people would say no. But it definitely brought something to the table. Here, I put FET-tech on it. It no longer has steel. Maybe I should put Steele's tune on it. The thing is, since I've changed the weight, I didn't want to go straight back to Steele's tune. But maybe I should. And maybe that would bring the magic back. Since I haven't done that, I shouldn't draw too many conclusions. But it doesn't fly as good as it did in his configuration. I should put his tune back on it and see what happens. Let's see here. I'm going to put the JB51477s on here. Well, I got the ethics. They're right here as well. Has he released his HD tune yet? I don't know that I don't know whether he has or not. I was biting the prop just to smooth out the edges. Yeah, because if the edge of the prop is like rounded off, you can just like and clean it off. It's not overheating. What do you mean overheating? Mad Max FPV, I think you're watching the old replay of the stream. And in like an hour, you'll catch up and you'll hear me make this comment. When people leave comments on a live stream, if they're watching the replay, it should it go back? I don't know. How should it? Use your orcas and do analog. Big Data Pimp, that's an interesting idea. You can live stream from the orcas with analog. I don't think I want to try and get that going on the stream. We've already pushed our luck enough with getting the Dji Smart Controller working, and it seems to be going well. Maybe for a future live stream, though. If you're watching a replay, don't leave a comment. I guess you could be chatting with people in the chat about things not related to the stream. But if you're, use SharkBite. Yeah, SharkBite would work. That's not analog, but it would work. The only SharkBite quad I currently have is that little Mr. Shutterbug 2S, and it would not do well in this wind. That's for damn sure. Quarryman Zero is having an issue with the DJI FPV system where he gets very poor goggle quality. The image becomes pixelated within a few meters. That's definitely not normal. Check your antennas. Maybe? Check your antennas. Be sure your antennas are not like broken, disconnected. It does happen. How are we going to do this battery? I think like this. Yeah. This is going to be the Rotorite HD1. It's a little bit bigger and heavier than the Apex. Alright. This is also Crossfire. Have I... Is Crossfire bound on this one? I haven't flown this quad in a long time. Let's see what happens. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. No. Annoying. For some reason, all my Crossfire models have had to be rebound lately, and I don't know why. I mean... Did I update the... even if I updated the firmware on the module, it should... I don't know. Let's let it finish its thing. Now it's doing the double blink. Yeah. What the F? Yeah, I know you're not supposed to hit the button, Alexander FPV, but trust me, I've been through this. I've been through this so many times lately. If you just hit bind on the module and don't hit bind on the button, it hasn't been working. I don't know why. Hang on one second. Let's see here. Okay, that's a good start. Now, do I have my props on right? No. Okay, it must be props out. Hang on. Yeah, okay. My bad. Why would this be props out? Why would it be props out? Doesn't make any sense. I gotta redo the props. Why would this be the one quad I've got props out? No clue. Receiver only goes into bind mode if it's never been bound before, right? Microstone, if the receiver has been bound and it should detect. So if you press bind on the module and then power up the receiver, if it is currently bound to that receiver, it should rebind automatically and update the firmware. But for some reason that hasn't been working for me lately. I don't know why. I don't know why that hasn't been working for me. (661 FPV). If you never have binding problems with R9, you're the only person in the world. So congratulations. There are very few things we can say that are truly unique about ourselves, and that's one of them. Congratulations, dude. You are a special, special, special snowflake in that sense. Props out is better for for bouncing off of trees and not getting your camera lens dirty when you fly through grass. Once it's bound until you update firmware on your module, and then what? Then what, 661FPV? It's the same thing here, dude. All I had to do was push the button and it was fine. It unbound because I updated firmware on the module. Think this through with me, man. It unbound because I updated firmware on the module. Now, did you see me just fix that in literally 2 seconds? I complained that I had to push the button on the receiver. Oh, such an inconvenience. If that was a FreeSky receiver, what would I have had to do to get the new firmware on the receiver? I mean, if it's an access receiver, then over-the-air update, right? No problem. Yep, 100%. If it's not an access receiver, then what? Anyway. It wouldn't be a stream without 661FPV arguing that FreeSky is better than Crossfire. I assume at this point he's just trolling. 661FPV, if you want to argue with me about R9 anymore, you're going to have to leave super chats. It's like, it's just... I feel like... Okay, listen. I'm going to tell you a story, and the adults in the room are going to have to read between the lines a little bit, okay? I used to know a woman who worked in an adult industry. Technically, I guess I still do know her, but I used to know her also. And she said that one of the challenges of working in that industry is that it's not always obvious what your customer wants. So your customer may approach you and say, I would like a particular service. And if you say, I don't offer that service, and in fact, it's disgusting and over the line and completely inappropriate that you actually asked me for that, get the hell out of here. They may not have actually wanted the service they asked for. They may have just wanted you to do the thing that you did and kick them out of the room. And you accidentally gave them what they wanted for free, which, as a business person, you don't want to do. And I feel like there's a little bit of that going on with 661FPV and his arguments about R9. I feel like he just wants to rile me up and troll me a little bit, and I don't like giving that away for free. So 661FPV, you're going to need to leave super chats if you want to argue with me about R9. Because I don't think what you're here for, I don't think you're actually here to talk about R9. I just think you want to get a rise out of me. And if you want to do that, you can pay me for it. Make sense? All right. It was a really interesting conversation. She said the first thing you have to do when approached by a new customer is figure out what they really want and not give it to them until they pay you. Just a person I know. I know a lot of interesting people. Have you heard? I've been to Burning Man. All kinds of interesting people go to Burning Man. Let's just put it that way. Let's see if I got the props on right this time. Oh, okay, a little bit of a high idle, but it will do. It will do. Okay, all right. Cool Cat says, I like JB more and more with every one of his rants. I also worked in a bike shop. That is true, Cyclimbo. Bicycle shop, not a motorcycle shop. I worked in a bike shop. Thank you, Brandon RC, for a $5 super chat. Did I fly drones at Burning Man? No. I went to Burning Man before drones were really a thing. I mean, obviously, drones have been a thing for... Burning Man did not have a drone policy at the time that I went, and I never saw anyone fly a drone at the time that I went. It was in '06 through '09, roughly. So, all right. R9 OTA is okay. The Archer receivers from FreeSky are the beginning of a move in the right direction. Because if you have an access radio and an Archer receiver, everything just works, and it's really easy. If Archer receivers were where we had started, I'd be a lot happier with FreeSky. Okay. We're going to fly again. What have I got? Have I got a super chat that I need to get? Tips for binding an X9D with a Tiny Hawk Freestyle. Yeah, I spent about 3 hours on it last night. Paul McDonald, 661FPV, will be glad to help you. He is an expert on FreeSky and will be happy to help you get that bound. I'm sure it'll only take 5 minutes. Paul McDonald, best to email me. I'll be happy to help you, but I don't want to talk that out on the chat. Tiny Hawk Freestyle is in D8 mode. Excuse me. So it should just bind, right? The only thing with D8 mode that would prevent it from binding is EU versus FCC firmware. So, email me, Paul. Or get in touch with 661FPV. If he's able to help you, that's all that matters. All right, what are we going to do? What are we going to do to fly? What are we going to do this flight, guys? What are we going to do? Let me put the FPV feed up. I don't know why I'm coughing. It's got in my lungs. Okay. This is no longer the Mr. Steel Apex. This is the Rotorite HD1. It's chunky. Why did I choose the 533 frame, asked Quantum. Because Evan Turner flies it, and Alex Vanover flies it, and Min-Chan Kim flies it, and that's good enough for me. Knife edge gaps. We did a knife edge gap. Where's an interesting... I got a gap for you. I got a gap for you guys. Let's see if I can gap my fence in a way that you're probably not thinking about me doing. Here we go. I did this. I never did this on a live stream. Oh my god, why is the idle speed so high? I haven't flown this quad in forever. What's going on with this quad? Oh, these are 4S motors. I'm gonna guess that this is a 4S quad. Okay, this was a big mistake. Hold on. I think these are 4S motors on 6S. Let me just double check that. Yeah, I believe I've made a mistake. Hold on. I'm gonna smoke these motors. Hang on, let me just double check that. I'll be careful. I'll be careful. 2450. Okay, no problem. No problem. It's okay. Can I put a motor output limit in? No, this is DJI. I can't do that with the OSD. Okay, we'll just be careful. Oh, Mamba. Mamba, get away from the quad. Mamba. Okay, that explains a lot. Alright, I'm just going to be real careful on the throttle. I hope, and not smoke a motor. So here's what we're going to do. Oh my god, the throttle is so hard to control. And the wind, this may be a bad idea. Let me see if I can, hang on. I have a throttle scale. I think I can dial a throttle scale in from my controller. This should be 50% throttle scale, if I remember correctly. There we go. That's 50% throttle. Maybe not quite as much. Hold on. Okay. That feels more like it. Okay. Here's the gap. This is a big quad. I don't know if this will fit through this gap. This is really iffy. This is really iffy. Oh my god. Turn over. I should get 4S batteries. This is a big mistake. Oh my gosh. Come in. Come in. Come here. Come here. Jesus. Let me fix this prop. Oh my gosh. This is a big mistake. I should get a 4 as a battery. Oh. I know motor output limit, but the throttle, I don't want to plug into the quadcopter. I don't want to plug into the laptop. The motors are not that hot. It'll be okay. I think it'll go. I think it'll fit. I think it'll fit. I think it'll fit. I've done that gap on a different quad. I think it'll fit. Okay. Here we go. See? It'll fit. I bet you I just blew the ESC. Okay. I gotta go retrieve this quad. Maybe we won't do that. Oh my god. Oh, I'll be right back. Oh. Do you guys not getting sound? You guys are getting sound right now, aren't you? Yeah, you got sound. There's no sound from the quad, but you're hearing my voice. Yeah, how to pop an ESC. Try to hit a tiny gap while running 6S2450. Bad idea. My video is breaking up too. I suspect that's because of electrical noise from the ESCs. This one's easy, but this one's a little bigger. That's a little bigger. It will fit, but you cannot be pitched forward very much at all. It will fit. Let's go as... it's so hard to control throttle. Hang on. Let me turn the throttle scale down. Just to get as much control as I can. How low can I go? It needs to be really at the bottom. Boom, baby! Ha 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 ha! I told you it would fit. Alrighty. Let's go see the chat go crazy for that. What else should I do? Do it backwards? That's not possible. That's not possible. This is the... Oh my god, what is happening? I got dust in my throat. This is the HD1. It is a little heavier, for sure. Oh, backwards cricket flying. I did a little bit of that. Just there. What else? What else should we do? Let's pick another one. Thank you, GeForce Alpha, for a $50 super chat. Big super chat. Grew up flying 3D helis in Central Park. Got into FPV back in 14. You're a good guy. Keep going. And we're Playa Brothers, too. Thank you, sir. How's the goggle feed on YouTube? Via the DJI Smart Controller. Hang on, I'll show ya. Nope, not that one. This one. So this is the DJI Smart Controller, and it has HDMI output, and I have an HDMI capture device. Full send punch out, no throttle limit. I feel like that is fairly likely to smoke the ESC or desync. If you want to see a full send, no throttle limit punch out, I will do it, but you have to put it in a super chat because I feel like it's going to destroy the quad. I mean, I don't know. We'll give it a go. It's a Hobbywing ESC. It's a Hobbywing ESC. If anything can do it, Hobbywing can. What do we got? You want to see a full throttle? All right, let's do it. Let's do it. No throttle limit, 2450 kV. The quad is, where's the quad? It's out there. The quad is the Rotorite HD1 Hype Train Blaster motors, Hobbywing ESC. And we're going to see if it just desyncs to the moon. Desyncs out of here. All right. Oh my gosh. Wish you could see the throttle. All right, here we go. Desync, come. Desync in. $17 volts on the battery. It's bad. It's not actually going that fast. I feel like the prop is off balance for sure. No desync though. Kind of impressed. 22 volts on the battery. We're hitting the battery really hard. Let me check my props. I may need new props. Thank you, Robin Duckett, for 10 pounds. Full send. Got a couple full throttle punches there. Let me check my props. Let me check my motors. Hang on. All right, let's put some new props on this, and then we'll try some more full throttle stuff. Thank you, Robin Duckett, for 10 pounds. Oh, Aber the Ham, 10 bucks as well. We'll do some full send. With a fresh battery. Fresh props, fresh battery. That's what let's do. These motors are not the hottest ever. Which prop is messed up? It's this one. Ciati says, I've had 5 Hobbywings fail. Oof. Are they the 20s or the 30s, Hobby? Ciati? Hobbywing 30 millimeter are supposed to be pretty bulletproof. Let's see, which one do I need? This one. Ciati says 220s, 330s. There you go. Well, Ciati's. Yeah. Yeah, I could mess with the settings, but I'm not going to because I don't want to take up live stream time by messing with BL Heli. So I'm just going to send it. The other props good. They're reasonably good. Yeah, they're fine. What's the difference between the TBS Nano SE and the TBS Nano RX receiver? I don't know the answer to that. There's the TBS Micro RX. The TBS Nano is a module, right? What are the pitch of the props? These are Ethics S3, Watermelon S3. Are the Watermelons S3 or S? Oh, that one's not good. I better change that prop too. Are the Watermelons the S3 or the S2? SE. Oh, the SE comes with the Immortal T. Okay, I did not realize that. So that's the difference. The SE is the Immortal T antenna. Thank you, James Dark, for a $5 super chat. What do you think about the Ishii Novice 4 kit? I just saw a picture of the Novice 4 kit recently and thought it looked promising. It comes with a Jumper T12, which is a great controller for a ready-to-fly kit, but it's like $400 for the kit, is what I saw. So the Ishii Novice, it's a ready-to-fly kit, comes with a Jumper T12, an Ishii Novice quad, and Ishii goggles, some kind of box goggles. And it seems good. I mean, the Ishii Novice is, I think, an okay quad, but this is props out. I'm an idiot. I forgot this was props out. Sorry about that. But, gosh darn it. Mini Immortal T suck for range. You are correct, Jeff, but the full-size Immortal T is fine. I may as well just change all the props at this point. That one's okay. Let's see here. Yeah, the mini Immortal Ts are really, you really don't want to run the mini Immortal T in 150 hertz mode. In 50 hertz mode, it's okay. Flip. Let's see here. Bottle cap drone skids. Bullfrog. Send that to news at fpvknowitall.com, please. Will you send that, please? That's really cool. That's a good community project. We are going to full send this guy. I accidentally brought up a quad with 2450 kV motors for 4S, but I only have 6S batteries with me. And so I took off and I was like, what happened? Why is this so powerful? And then I was just like, hey, send it. And the chat was like, hey, send it. Aircom, I believe that the Tango 2 has 500 milliwatts output, not 1 watt. Andrew Nelson, yes. If you have the Min Immortal T and you're getting bad range, just swap in a standard Immortal T. Keys Scholten has $250 and wants to buy a drone. What do I need to buy? I feel like the Emax Tiny Hawk Ready to Fly kits are the ones to get in that price range. They're pretty good. All right. We're going to do some 2450 kV 6S pulls. Full send pulls because the chat demands it. All right. It's not going to be that fast, though. I can already tell you. We'll see. Okay. All right, here we go. No throttle limit. Yep, throttle limit is off. Oh, shut up. God dang it. What have I done? What have I done? Oh, Philly. What have I done? Props up. Oh, dagnabbit!
Transmitter battery low.
Dagnabbit! Ah!
Transmitter battery low. Telemetry lost.
Oh, dear. Battery 6 volts on the transmitter. That's a 2S. So.
Transmitter battery low.
Yeah, you're not kidding. All right. All right. We can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I'm changing the prop. I know you can't see anything. I'm changing the prop. We're going to do this. Transmitter battery low. We're changing the props. I know the props were on wrong. When I said, what have I done? I was a rhetorical. It was a rhetorical. I know what I did. Okay. Come on, baby. Come on, get out of here. Signal recovered. Okay. Okay. Come on. Come back. Come back. Okay. Here we go. Transmitter battery low. Okay. I know. Shut up. By the way, you shouldn't fly when you have transmitter battery low. Here we go. Okay, props are on right. You hear that prop deflection? That was bad. That was a little skip right there. Oh, that was another skip. I'm stuttering. I'm going to fry these motors for sure. Whatever. It's 2450 kV. Who cares? 6S Live. 6S Live. Don't fly over my car with transmitter battery low. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. We still up? No, we're down. We got a broken prop or a blown ESC, one of the above. Oh, all right. Yeah, no kidding. Receiver still connected. Woo! All right, guys, it's 2:53. We're 7 minutes to the end of the hour. We're gonna let this one go. Thank you guys for coming out. I'm impressed. I'm actually super impressed. We got just I bet if I set DMAG high, that thing would fly. 6S 2450 is a real challenge. And I'm really shocked that the ESC did as well as it did, honestly. But let's see. What stated trick, AA? AA. A double inverted yaw spin at the apex of a power loop. Thank you for your $20 super chat, AA. I feel like I did a single inverted yaw spin. I didn't pull it off. Got to see if the ESC is blown before you go. All right, let's go. I'm gonna walk over there, and we're gonna see what the deal is. I think it's gonna be the prop, but we'll check it out. 1 second. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, the motor came loose. Yeah, I have shaken loose at least one screw on all of these motors. It looks like I needed to tighten these motor screws down before I flew. Again, looks like the motor screws shook out, probably due to the extreme vibration, and the whole motor ripped off. Yeah, it's the whole motor. It's the whole motor. The whole motor ripped off. See? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, motor. You're done. You know, that's, you can't really blame the quad for the motor seems fine, other than the fact that it ripped its wiring out. Can't really blame the quad if I didn't tighten the motor screws down. Oh, you're right, Brandon Bentley. That was the slipping. That wasn't even the ESC. I'm super impressed. I'm super impressed that ESC held up to that abuse. That was really something, dude. That was really something. It's definitely still warm. I'm just gonna put some 6S motors on this, and we'll be back in business. And tighten the motor screws before you fly. I think the vibration shook it loose. Is my guess. All right, guys. Thank you so much for coming out for the live stream. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're gonna be at Rampage, I'll see you there. Looking forward to seeing you at Rampage. And if not, well, I won't. But I'll see you. No live stream next weekend because I'll be at Rampage. Thank you guys so much. Siati, have a great stream. Siati's posting the link to his stream. I power looped my house. If you want to go back and watch the beginning of the stream. Thank you guys. We're out of here. Have a great... see you guys tomorrow. Monday at 8 p.m. for my next stream. Bye, everybody.